Nityanandam. Recently, I've been requested by a YouTuber, a subscriber of my channel, to explain to him about the third eye awakening. See, this is a gentleman who is fascinated about the third eye, the power of third eye, but unfortunately, he had some not so pleasant experiences in the past, which frightened him to the core that he was very afraid to explore the power of third eye. So he contacted me and asked me a series of questions. And I can see that he is a true seeker, but unfortunately he was stuck in the deep fear of not knowing how to handle the third eye power. So we got onto the Zoom call, onto a video conferencing, and basically I took him through the right understanding. So he was just sharing with me that he started seeing the different beings when he started to explore his third eye. It happened actually by accident. There was a period he was working a lot on transcendental music. He's interested in the music, and he was tuning to the frequency, the high frequency of the music, which led him to experience the vision from the third eye. So there was once when he was lying down and he saw images of different beings, which frightened him because he didn't expect that. So he was asking me, is there a way that he could control not to see all these beings? So basically what I told him is, first of all, have the clarity that what you're seeing from the two normal eyes is not the reality. The reality is that there are 11 dimensions. There are many, many different lokas or planes that different beings exist. So that's the first reality he needs to accept. And especially if he's working on the higher frequency, especially in music. See, music work on the ether, the space element. So, which is one of the most subtle elements in our body. So naturally, whatever music that he was playing with somehow triggered the awakening of the third eye. And possibly this gentleman may have already worked with his third eyes in his past birth, and the music just triggered that, awakening. So basically I wanted to help him understand that there are different beings that exist in the different planes. The main thing is he needs to learn how to handle his fear. The fear of seeing them. The fear of seeing the reality. So once I explained to him that these different beings exist in different planes, and when you start to explore, he will understand that these beings, sometimes they come into our lives to help us, inspire us, or work with us. And who knows, whoever beings that he saw in that experience, they may be higher celestial beings who are trying to help him in the field of music. But because of his fear, he was not able to explore that higher possibility in him. So the first thing I help him to do is to help him complete with that fear of the unknown. The fear of unknown was where he was stuck. So once he completed, he felt so much settled and relieved about the exploration of the third eye. So that is one thing that human being should actually complete, which is the fear of the unknown. See, anything your logic cannot grasp it is considered the unknown. But the truth is, life is beyond logic. Life is beyond the mind. Till you drop this mind, you can't experience the reality of life. So, if you are a seeker, you are trying to discover the truth in life, then all this unknown should be not a hindrance to your exploration and discovery. You should complete with all the fear of the discovery of the unknown. So that was the first thing. Actually, I wanted to share with you. After having been awakened, my third eye by my guru, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivan, who is the incarnation in this millennium, I must say that this extraordinary ability to be able to have the power of the third eye awaken has brought about so many levels of changes in my life, especially in the field of healing. As a healer, the awakened third eye helps tremendously, not only just in diagnostic, seeing what the problems or root cause of the problem, whether it's a disorder, whether it's a disease. The third eye has also the ability to heal, not just through the healing of the person in front of you, but even healing remotely when the person is not physically in front of you. So recently I had an experience of someone, a devotee in Taiwan, and she had a burn because she helped in the kitchen in a restaurant. And what happened was she had a huge blister, and she contacted me one evening. Actually, it was close to midnight before I went to bed. And I told her, you just close your eyes, I'm going to connect with your third eye and heal through your third eye without you having to see me. So I asked her to connect with me and then look at the blister through her three eyes. So through that, I basically activated my third eye and connected with her third eye and start to do the healing. Understand, I was in Singapore and she was in Taiwan. So immediately after the healing, which took about 5 minutes maximum, she noticed that the blister has come down and there was no more pain. Basically what the third eye did, see, you understand, third eye is consciousness, is Sadashiva's third eye. Every third eye is Sadashiva's third eye. So if you understand everyone's third eye is Sadashiva's third eye, you can connect with all third eyes and do things through different third eyes, meaning you transcend time and space. So what I did was I bring my consciousness through my third eye to her third eye and look through the blister and reduce the heat of the blister, and then give a command to the cells, the cell of her arms, to start multiplying, growing new cells, so that it expedites the process of healing. So immediately after the healing, she can experience the blisters becoming smaller, and not only that, she can feel that she no longer has the pain. So, which was kind of amazing for her for the first time. And then after the next day, after 15 hours, she can see that part of the blisters has already, the fluid being reabsorbed through her body, meaning she did not have to burst the blister, but allow the process of healing to happen so that the fluid get reabsorbed into the body. So when the fluid is completely reabsorbed in the body, then it just left the skin for the skin to be healed, and then it will be replacement of a new skin. So I've actually experienced it myself when I heal it through my third eye. Immediately I got a burn, and by the consciousness of my third eye, I command the cells to heal. And within a few hours, the blisters did not even show up. The skin started to turn back to normal, and it was healed within 24 hours. So what I'm trying to tell you is, the power of third eye, which is connected to the consciousness, is Sadashiva's third eye. If you're able to understand consciousness is the source of everything, we can heal through consciousness. From the consciousness penetrating to the intra-organ, the third eye, going into the internal organ, and then the physical body. This is the power of healing through this understanding of Tantra. So Tantra healing means healing through consciousness, intra-organ, internal organ, and the physical body. So we have the power to command all matters, consciousness of matter. If you are able to catch this powerful cognition that you are consciousness and you have command over all matter, then anything on this physical plane you can shift, manipulate, change, alter it. That is the beautiful part of the third eye, the power of third eye. So I just want to come and share with you some of the fascinating experience that I encountered with the power of third eye. So besides in the field of healing, third eye also give you the extraordinary intuition. Intuition, not only just to have the knowing of the past and the future. It means ability to see the past, ability to see the future. Also, you have the ability to change it, changing the past. See, a lot of people would have thought that, oh, the past is already gone. You can't change it. You can only maybe change the future. No. As long as you are still stuck in the past, it means the hangover of the past still resides in your present inner space. You can't have a pure future. Your future is unborn because you'll be recreating the same past into the future. So literally, you don't have new future. So one way to use the power of third eye to create new future is to first heal the past by completing whatever hangovers, incompletion about that past. And once that is completed, you can literally go back and start changing the past, the effect, the incident of the past. When you're able to successfully change that, then you catch the possibility of creating a brand new future in your life. All these extraordinary powers to change, whether it's in the form of healing to change your past and future, comes only when your third eye is awakened. The awakened third eye is the start of new consciousness, new possibility to explore life in a higher frequency, higher dimension. So I want to encourage everybody, do not have the fear to awaken your third eye, because not awakening the third eye and existing at the lower frequency of ignorance and darkness is the worst crime you've done to your consciousness. So as spiritual beings, all of us are spiritual beings having human experiences. So as spiritual beings, one of the tools that we should use is the power of third eye. So awakening third eye by the initiation of enlightened master, the blessing of the enlightened master is the safest way to awaken the third eye. So, and Swamiji, my guru, every weekend he initiates people into the power of awakening the third eye through this program called Power Manifestation Science Initiation. If you're interested, you can contact me or any of the centers, Nityananda Sangha centers around the world to have the third eye awaken. I can tell you this is the best thing you can do to your consciousness and start a new life of the awakened beings. So with that, I'd like to conclude this video. Thank you for watching. Nityananda.